Welcome to another series of SAP Ariba's customer self-service videos. Today, we are going to be talking about the ability to show the relevant contracts and sourcing templates based on your business needs. So before we begin in going into the demo, let's talk about why configuring your contracts and sourcing workspaces are important to drive user adoption. First, by driving the right selection of the appropriate template, users then have the right information in front of them, whether it's for their department, for their category, or for their region. Which leads into the second point of ease of use. Your sourcing or contracts manager do not have to go through a list of different workspaces to figure out which one they need to select. Rather, the decision is made for them already based on what they're trying to accomplish. And third, this drives company compliance by driving the right content and workspaces for the appropriate region, department, or commodity to be using as they go through their sourcing and contracting process. The process that we'll follow today is 3 steps. One, we will review existing templates that we think can be driven by a condition, either by department, location, or commodity, to facilitate the end user when making the proper selection for their workspace. We will then go into managing the template itself and create the visibility conditions to show the right template for the end user. And then lastly, we will execute, or we'll log in as an actual user, go and create a sourcing workspace in our demo, and ensure that the right template is being shown. So for the demo, we want to identify what template we want to make visible for a specific use case. In this example, let's go and create a sourcing project and see what's available today. And we want to make it easier for our sales and marketing team, commodity managers, to create a sourcing process. So when we look here and we go and create a full project, we see a list of templates, including the sales and marketing software sourcing process. Now, we want to drive compliance so they use the right template. Instead of giving them 3 or 4 different options, let's drive to the right category template that they should be using. So we'll get out of this create screen and we'll go into manage. And we'll go to manage templates and go into the actual sourcing workspace. So we'll drill down into our folder structure and select the right template. Now to modify a template, we go into Actions and create a new version. For this example, what we're focused on are the conditions we want to create. We want to create a new condition that gives visibility only when you select the right commodity. So we'll name it, I'll call it visibility commodity. And we begin building out the expression that if all are true, we'll do a field match. So in our example here, you can see we can select any header field, but in our example, we want to drive by commodity. And it must be equal to the commodity we want to display. In this case, would be for, in our example, we want to do sales and marketing. So we select that commodity, say OK. And so the way the expression reads is that when the commodity sales and marketing is selected, this template will show. If it's not selected, it won't show. So the condition has now been created. We now need to apply the condition to the template. Okay, and then we'll actually add one more visibility. And this is for us for ensuring that we don't show any other people's templates. So we have 2 conditions. We're focused on the sales and marketing commodity. Once we're done making the changes, they go back to publish. and now the template is live. To go test this, when we go back to creating our sourcing project, we'll see that we see all the templates right now today, right, that we talked about. You see that the sales and marketing one does not show anymore, and it will only display when we select the right commodity. And so now we have the sales and marketing software process displayed. So to recap, we reviewed which sourcing template we wanted to modify. In this case, we selected the sales and marketing process that we wanted to create a condition on. We then went into manage templates, selected the sourcing template that we wanted to manage, and created the visibility condition that would control that template would only be visible when you select the sales and marketing software commodity. And finally, we went and tested it by creating a sourcing project and then seeing once we selected the right commodity that template was visible for the user. Again, by doing this drives the selection of the appropriate template to the sourcing or contract manager, ensuring that they can use the right content and is optimized for their work. It makes it easier for the user or commodity manager or the contract manager to do their job. And from a corporate perspective, it drives company compliance, ensuring that they follow the right policies and processes. Thank you for watching the customer self-service video. If you have any additional questions, please reach out to your customer engagement executive or your best practice center individual or Ariba support. Thank you.